Welcome. This meditation is designed to help you nurture your social connections with mindfulness and affirmations, and is especially tailored for those of us with ADHD. Whether you're starting your day or winding down, let these words support you as you build stronger, more confident relationships, without any pressure to do more. Take a moment to relax and let the affirmations guide you. 1. Authenticity. I embrace my authentic self in social settings, knowing that I don't have to mask who I am to be accepted. I bring my true self into every social interaction without feeling the need to hide or diminish my ADHD traits. I know that those who truly value me will appreciate the energy, creativity, and enthusiasm I bring into relationships. While I may sometimes worry about being too much or too different, I remind myself that authenticity is my strength. I release the pressure to conform to what others expect, and instead, I let my unique qualities shine. In my social connections, I trust that being real is more important than being perfect. I choose relationships where I can be myself without fear of judgment, and I feel free to share my thoughts and ideas openly. My authenticity is what makes me a meaningful friend and partner, and I deserve to be loved and appreciated for who I am. 2. Boundaries. I set clear boundaries in my relationships, ensuring that my needs are met without feeling overwhelmed. I recognize that setting boundaries is essential to maintaining healthy relationships and protecting my energy. Sometimes my ADHD makes it hard to juggle social commitments, and that's okay. I honor my needs by being clear about what I can and cannot do. I don't have to say yes to everything or everyone, and I release the guilt associated with saying no. By establishing healthy boundaries, I ensure that I can be present and fully engaged when I do spend time with others. I communicate my boundaries with kindness and respect, knowing that those who care about me will understand and support my needs. Boundaries are not a sign of weakness, but a sign of self-respect. They help me maintain balance in my life, allowing me to enjoy social interactions without feeling drained or overwhelmed. 3. Emotional regulation. I can manage my emotions in social settings, even when I feel overstimulated or anxious. I understand that social situations can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially when there's a lot happening at once. But I trust in my ability to regulate my emotions, even when I feel anxious or overstimulated. I allow myself to step away when needed, taking deep breaths and giving myself the space to regain my calm. I don't have to stay in situations that feel too intense for me. I prioritize my emotional well-being. When emotions run high, I remind myself that I have the tools to stay grounded. Whether it's finding a quiet space, taking a break, or practicing mindfulness, I trust in my ability to handle whatever comes my way. I navigate social interactions with grace, knowing that it's okay to honor my feelings and take care of myself. 4. Listening. I am an active listener, and I show my care for others by being present in conversations. I understand that listening can be challenging, especially when my mind wants to wander. But I am fully capable of being present in my conversations. I show my care for others by giving them my attention and truly hearing what they have to say. When I feel distracted, I gently bring myself back to the moment, focusing on the person in front of me. I use active listening skills to stay engaged, asking questions and reflecting on what I've heard. Being a good listener helps me build deeper connections with others, and I value the trust that comes from being present in my relationships. I release the need to respond immediately or perfectly, and instead focus on being there, fully and authentically, for the people I care about. 5. Spontaneity. I embrace spontaneity, allowing myself to enjoy fun and unplanned moments without overthinking. I welcome spontaneity into my life, knowing that some of the best memories come from unplanned, joyful moments. I release the need for everything to go according to plan and allow myself to go with the flow, especially when it comes to social interactions and fun. Whether it's a last-minute hangout or an unexpected adventure, I trust that I can adapt and enjoy the moment without letting overthinking get in the way. Being spontaneous brings excitement into my life, and I embrace the unpredictability of social interactions with enthusiasm. I don't need everything to be perfect or organized to have fun. I just need to be open to the possibilities that each day brings. 6. Self-compassion in social settings. I am kind to myself when social interactions don't go as planned. I release the need for perfection and embrace the beauty of being human. Sometimes social situations don't go exactly how I imagined. I might say the wrong thing, forget details, or feel out of sync with the conversation. But I choose to show myself compassion in these moments. I release the pressure to be perfect and embrace the truth that everyone makes mistakes. My worth isn't determined by one awkward moment or misstep. I am still valuable and loved just as I am. I remind myself that social interactions are not performances. I am allowed to be human, to have moments of imperfection, and to move forward with grace. I learn from each experience, but I refuse to be weighed down by self-criticism. I choose kindness toward myself and celebrate my efforts to connect with others. 7. Friendship. I am a loyal and caring friend, and I build meaningful relationships that uplift and support me. I take pride in being a loyal, kind, and thoughtful friend. I bring my unique energy to my friendships, and I value the deep connections I've built with the people I care about. Even when ADHD makes it challenging to remember every detail or stay in constant communication, I know that the love and support I offer are unwavering. My friends know that I am here for them, and I trust that my friendships are built on mutual understanding and care. I prioritize building relationships that uplift and inspire me. I seek out friends who accept me as I am, including the parts of me that are a little scattered or forgetful. Together, we create a space of support, laughter, and encouragement, where we can all grow and thrive. 8. Relaxation. I deserve moments of relaxation, and I allow myself to unwind without guilt or worry. I honor the importance of relaxation in my life. In a world that often feels fast-paced and overwhelming, I give myself permission to slow down and rest. Relaxation is not a luxury, it's a necessity for my mental and physical well-being. When I take time to unwind, whether through hobbies, meditation, or simply doing nothing, I let go of the guilt that sometimes comes with resting. I know that relaxation helps me recharge and approach life with more clarity and calm. I trust that taking care of myself includes moments of stillness and peace. I release the pressure to always be productive and allow myself to enjoy the beauty of doing nothing. By prioritizing relaxation, I create balance in my life and foster a deeper sense of well-being. 9. Playfulness. I embrace my playful side and allow myself to enjoy moments of lightheartedness and fun. I give myself permission to be playful, knowing that life isn't always meant to be taken so seriously. I embrace moments of joy and laughter, letting go of the pressure to always be focused or responsible. Playfulness is an essential part of who I am, and I recognize that it brings happiness and connection into my relationships. I allow myself to engage in fun activities that spark my creativity and excitement, without worrying about how it looks to others. Being playful reminds me that it's okay to let loose, to enjoy the simple pleasures in life, and to reconnect with my inner child. I don't have to justify my need for fun. I deserve to experience joy and laughter in all its forms. 10. Social energy. I honor my social energy and recognize when I need time to recharge. I understand that social interactions, while fulfilling, can also be draining. I honor my social energy by recognizing when I need time to step back and recharge. I don't push myself to be social when I'm feeling exhausted or overstimulated, and I give myself permission to decline invitations or take breaks from socializing when necessary. This doesn't make me less of a friend or partner. It means I'm taking care of my well-being. When I return to social interactions after recharging, I feel more present, energized, and capable of fully engaging with the people around me. I trust my intuition to guide me in balancing social activities and rest, knowing that both are important parts of maintaining my mental and emotional health. 11. Self-acceptance in relationships. I accept myself fully in my relationships, and I trust that I am worthy of love and connection exactly as I am. I approach my relationships with a deep sense of self-acceptance, knowing that I don't have to change who I am to be worthy of love. My ADHD is part of me, and I choose to see it as one of the many things that make me unique. In moments when I feel insecure or worry that I'm not enough, I remind myself that I'm deserving of connection and belonging just as I am. I don't need to be perfect to be loved. I am enough. My relationships are stronger when I show up authentically, without trying to hide the parts of myself that may feel a little messy or chaotic. I trust that the people who truly care about me will accept all of me, and I release the fear of being judged for my differences. I deserve relationships that are built on mutual respect, understanding, and unconditional love. 12. Mindful conversations. I practice mindfulness in conversations, staying present and engaged with the people around me. I make an effort to be fully present in my conversations, practicing mindfulness to keep my attention focused on the person speaking. While distractions may come, I gently bring my attention back to the moment, showing that I value and care about what's being said. Mindful listening strengthens my connections with others and helps me communicate more effectively. I don't need to rush to respond. I can take my time to process and reflect before sharing my thoughts. By staying present in conversations, I build trust and deepen my relationships. I know that being attentive and engaged is a sign of respect and care, and I choose to prioritize this in my interactions. Even when my mind wants to wander, I am patient with myself, gently returning to the here and now. 13. Spending time alone. I value my alone time and recognize that solitude is an important part of self-care and balance. I honor my need for solitude, knowing that spending time alone allows me to recharge and reflect. I don't see my desire for alone time as a sign of withdrawal from relationships, but as a necessary part of maintaining my well-being. Solitude gives me the space to unwind, process my thoughts, and reconnect with myself. I release any guilt around needing time away from social interactions, trusting that it only makes me a stronger, more present friend and partner. I use my alone time to do things that bring me joy and relaxation, whether it's reading, journaling, or simply being still. By carving out time for myself, I create balance in my life, ensuring that I have the energy to be fully engaged when I am with others. I value this time of peace and reflection, knowing it contributes to my overall happiness. 14. Adapting in social situations. I adapt easily to different social situations, finding comfort and confidence in my interactions. I trust in my ability to adapt to any social situation, even when things feel unpredictable or overwhelming. I have the flexibility to navigate different environments and conversations with ease. When I feel unsure, I remind myself that I've handled similar situations before, and I can do it again. Whether I'm in a small group or a large crowd, I find my comfort zone by staying grounded in who I am and engaging in ways that feel right for me. I don't need to change myself to fit into social situations. I adapt by staying true to myself while being open to new experiences. I find confidence in knowing that I can handle whatever comes my way, and I trust that I will always find my place, even in unfamiliar settings. My adaptability is one of my strengths, allowing me to connect with others in meaningful ways. 15. Celebrating small wins. I celebrate the small wins in my social life and relationships, recognizing that every step forward matters. I acknowledge and celebrate the small victories in my social interactions and relationships. Whether it's initiating a conversation, remembering to reach out to a friend, or simply showing up for a social event, I recognize the effort I'm putting in. I don't wait for big milestones to feel proud of myself. Every small step is a sign of growth, and I celebrate them all. These wins add up over time, and I appreciate the progress I'm making, no matter how gradual. By celebrating the small moments, I build confidence in my ability to maintain and nurture my relationships. I don't need to do everything perfectly or make grand gestures to show my care. Sometimes the little things are the most meaningful, and I allow myself to feel proud of each and every effort I make. 16. Letting go of social anxiety. I release social anxiety and trust that I am capable of connecting with others in meaningful ways. I let go of the anxiety that sometimes comes with social interactions, reminding myself that I am worthy of connection and understanding. I trust that I don't need to control every outcome or predict how others will respond to me. Instead, I show up as I am, open to whatever unfolds, knowing that meaningful connections happen when I'm authentic. I release the need to overthink or worry about how I'm perceived, and I embrace the natural flow of conversation and interaction. When social anxiety arises, I acknowledge it with kindness and let it pass without letting it control my actions. I know that I am capable of forming and maintaining deep, meaningful relationships, and I don't need to let fear hold me back. I step into social situations with confidence and openness, trusting that I am enough. 17. Prioritizing joy. I prioritize joy and fun in my life, allowing myself to experience happiness without guilt or hesitation. I give myself permission to prioritize joy in my life, knowing that fun and happiness are just as important as productivity. I don't need to justify my desire for fun. I deserve it, simply because life is meant to be enjoyed. Whether it's engaging in hobbies, spending time with loved ones, or trying something new, I let myself experience joy without guilt or hesitation. I know that moments of laughter and playfulness are essential for my well-being. I release the pressure to always be serious or focused on tasks, and I make time for activities that bring me happiness. By prioritizing joy, I bring balance to my life and ensure that I am living fully. Fun is not a distraction. It's a vital part of a healthy, fulfilling life. 18. Flexibility in friendships. I approach my friendships with flexibility, understanding that relationships can evolve and change over time. I embrace flexibility in my friendships, understanding that relationships are not static. People change, schedules shift, and life evolves, but that doesn't mean the bond is lost. I allow my friendships to grow and adapt to the changes that life brings, trusting that the core connection remains. I don't hold on to rigid expectations of how things should be. Instead, I approach each relationship with openness and acceptance. By being flexible, I give my friendships room to breathe and evolve. I trust that true connections can withstand time and distance, and I remain open to reconnecting in new ways when circumstances change. Flexibility allows me to maintain healthy, lasting friendships, even in the face of life's uncertainties. 19. Embracing imperfection in social life. I embrace imperfection in my social life and release the need for everything to go perfectly. I let go of the expectation that social interactions need to be flawless for them to be meaningful. Sometimes conversations don't flow smoothly, plans fall through, or awkward moments happen, and that's okay. I embrace the imperfection in my social life, knowing that it's part of being human. I don't need to hold myself to impossible standards. What matters is showing up and being present, not being perfect. I trust that my relationships are strong enough to withstand the occasional misstep or misunderstanding. I allow myself to laugh at the imperfect moments and move forward with ease. By letting go of the need for perfection, I create more space for genuine connection and joy in my social interactions. 20. Making time for laughter. I make time for laughter and humor, allowing joy to lighten my life and strengthen my connections with others. I welcome laughter and humor into my daily life, knowing that it brings joy and lightness to my relationships. I don't take myself too seriously and allow myself to enjoy moments of silliness and fun with the people I care about. Laughter strengthens my bonds with others, creating shared memories that bring us closer. I prioritize finding joy in the little things, whether it's through jokes, playful banter, or simply appreciating life's funny moments. By making time for laughter, I remind myself that life doesn't always have to be serious or challenging. Humor helps me navigate stress and setbacks, and I share this lightness with those around me. I create space for joy in my social interactions, knowing that laughter is a powerful way to connect and uplift both myself and others. As we conclude these affirmations, I invite you to let the messages stay with you throughout the day. I hope they help you feel more connected and confident in your relationships. Remember, you can return to this video anytime you need a little grounding. Each morning, I try to let these words permeate my mind and set the tone for my day. At other times, I just need a specific reminder from a particular affirmation to help me refocus and stay grounded. Let me know in the comments which affirmation resonates with your present circumstances the most. Until next time, take care, stay connected, and be kind to yourself on this journey.